It's Sunday evening, and we got most everything done today. Regarding the hallway, I put another skim coat of spackle to kind of smooth out the patch I did, and that came out pretty well. It's not sanded yet, but same thing down here. I just kind of spread it out so that it wasn't as obvious, but this has to dry. Same thing here in the kitchen. Kind of did another skim coat and spread it out. I'll probably sand these tomorrow because I have off work, but getting there. And lastly, Christmas has been destroyed. As you can see, we left our tree up, but otherwise, Christmas is gone. And
totally different tree.
Yeah, that's true. And we decided to donate a bunch of stuff.
Well,
a lot of
the
stuff.
garbage bag is garbage.
True. Yes,
and
garbage.
And the 2 boxes are donations.
And you're the one that really decided everything.
Yeah, I mean, there was some stuff that was like hand-me-down that was like, it wasn't that nice anymore.
Yeah, and I remember you were telling me you were watching some like home design shows and you really like the houses that decorate for Christmas when they have like a couple of big pieces instead of like all this random.
One really good example, I love seeing like a living room in like a big fancy house just has one really nice Christmas tree lit up with like 7 strands of lights, like just super lit up.
Classy.
And then on the mantle is a big fluffy piece of different textures. Some pine needles, some poinsettias, some pine cones.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all the Christmas decoration in that room. I just think it's very pretty and
it's classy.
Elegant.
It's easier to clean up and put out. But we discovered we had a lot of random stuff. And this will make things easier. I think we were able to free up an entire tote. So.
Yeah, I think technically we freed up like 2 totes.
We did. Yeah, we just didn't stuff it as much.
Yeah.
But I feel good. And I think that decorating for Christmas, it'll just feel, I guess not just easier, but more like thought out.
Yeah, and I think we've always done our Christmas theme colors were like red and gold and like very like warm colors.
Yeah.
And I think I'm leaning towards like keeping what we have in the red and gold, but I kind of want to do like glass and brass. Like,
just they rhyme.
No,
I know
I
what you
want
mean.
like shimmers.
Yeah.
Around the house.
So we'll bring this stuff to donation maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But Christmas is gone. It's over.
Goodbye, Christmas.
Now it's just winter. To celebrate Christmas being over, Courtney is making some spicy chicken stuff. Ooh. With strawberries.
No, that's preparing dessert.
Oh. Smells really good. Christmas is over now. So this looks and smells delicious. Great job, Courtney.
Thank you.
Dinner was delicious. But
you.
you have a problem.
I'm having a crisis.
This is a really terrible crisis, by the way. Just saying. She can't decide which strawberry to save for last.
This is very important. Because I get really upset if my last bite of a food isn't satisfactory. Like, I purposely will save the best bite of the burger for last.
Well, I have your solution. Eat this one now. This one is saved for last.
I know this one is a little bruised, but sometimes it makes it sweeter.
Yeah, but look how empty this one is compared to this one.
Right, but this is filled with the white stuff. That's not as flavorful.
Oh. Okay, eat this one first.
You know what? I have a good solution. I'm going to eat a half of each and determine which one's better and save that other half for last.
No. You have to fully commit. Come on, go big or go home. You are home. Eat that one first, since that one looks more ripe.
Okay.
Problem solved. You can breathe a little.
But what if I made the wrong choice? My last bite will be dissatisfactory.
Well,
unsatisfactory.
We'll find out.
Not satisfactory.
Okay. They're just strawberries. We have more. You chose wisely. So now we're gonna watch Berserk and be slugs.
Oh, that last bite of my strawberry was so good.
You know you have more.
But I can't because I had such a satisfying last bite.
That's a good diet plan. Like, make a dish, and then as soon as you have a really good bite, just stop.
Yeah.
Good plan. It's late. We just plowed through the rest of Berserk. Like, what was that? How many episodes was that? Like, at least 12.
No.
Like 10?
Like 9.
Bunch of episodes, but we are done with the original anime series, which ends on a giant cliffhanger. And at first, we were confused because we were like, well, that's the end? What? Like, that can't be right, but...
Because we've seen, like, depictions of someone...
You're going to give spoilers.
Different, like, than the way they look in the show. So we're
Right.
like, but that
when does that
appearance
change?
of that person didn't happen.
Yeah, it's like, when does that change happen? And it literally happens in the very last, like, minute of the show. So you're like, oh, okay, now what?
Which makes me mad about every time I've seen that depiction.
Great series, and I'm very excited. There are a couple movies, that are similar to show Evangelion, where the movie kind of retells the series but goes further, and that's what those do. So I'm very excited to watch them, and they're all on Netflix. So that's our next venture. Great show, really good show, and the theme song is just stuck in my head forever because the lyrics are ridiculous.
They are. I wonder if the remake in, what was it, 2016?
Yeah.
If it goes past this storyline.
I think so, but it's also very different, and a lot of people don't like it at all. So we'll see. I feel like we might as well try it. I'm not gonna like it because it's like CGI. It's not actually anime. But we'll give it a shot. I believe that is also on Netflix. So we'll just go to Netflix and watch a whole bunch of stuff.
But I think the OVA is next.
I don't think there's an OVA. I think it was the series, and then a big gap, and then it was the two main movies.
That's what I meant. The movies are OVAs.
Well, they're not considered OVAs because they, back in the day, here's a little anime history lesson. OVAs back in the day were when a manga, like a comic book, was really, really popular, and they would make a short, like a movie. Usually an OVA was like a half hour, 45 minutes, and they do one or two. In some cases, they'd get combined into like one feature length. For instance, Battle Angel Alita, that was two OVAs put together to one. But these Berserk movies are way past the whole OVA thing. They're just movies.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're more modern. I forget what year they came out, but they're not the old style like the show. They are more modern. So we'll watch those and we'll kind of go from there. But I love all the characters, the arcs these people go through. Awesome. And it is very Dark Souls. There's a lot of like, oh, Dark Souls did that because of Berserk. A lot of that. But I really liked it.
I can't talk about my favorite storyline because it's a big spoiler.
Big spoiler. So check it out if you're interested in like dark fantasy and you like anime. Totally worth it. It is time for bed. The weekend is officially over. I have tomorrow off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Courtney, I believe, has to work. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
She has to work.
I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I'll be late.
Well, that's fun. I hope you had a good Sunday. Got to relax. Tomorrow I'm going to sand the drywall and hopefully get it ready for paint. I just want to be done with that, so I'm going to knock that out. But otherwise, good night. We'll see you real soon.